I also tell students that the best way to test their ability is to ask questions and see if people understand their question. A good one, for example, is go to the grocery store, ask for pepper, and see whether or not you are sent to the vegetable aisle, the spice aisle, or the stationery aisle. And then you'll know whether or not you were truly understood. Although we have general ideas about language learning and in cultural attributes, we have to understand that the Brazilian engineer that you had 3 years ago might not be the same in any way to the one that's arriving this week. I think it's especially important to take care of this spouse and children when there's a family transfer, because ultimately they determine whether or not the relocation is effective. Once an expat, always an expat, meaning that you will always relate better to people who are moving between languages and culture. And I also believe that my goal is really to teach them how to live in America through English. So I don't see myself solely as a language instructor, but rather as someone who transmits this kind of cultural awareness and teaches them how to live their daily life in a new land. As a teacher, I always feel I make a difference when my students reach their goal. It could be a more long-term goal of finding a job or getting a driver's license, or it could be simply a short-term goal of being understood on the telephone. So we can rejoice not only in the big accomplishments, but even in the small everyday occurrences when someone somehow miraculously reaches their goal, and then they always like to share their goal, with me and tell me, oh, guess what? Today I was able to do whatever. And that makes me happy.
Oh, that's wonderful.